Good morning, YouTube friends. Can't thank Robert enough over at Bluegrass Bushcraft for sending over Chris and Quantum Mechanics and Shovelhead, all good guys. Appreciate that, Robert, and others that have stopped by my site. I appreciate that. I'm sure there's a few I've missed, but I really appreciate people dropping by and checking out this stuff. I get excited about it, so it's good to see that there's at least a half a dozen people that are also. I picked up this, if you saw that glass jug, that kerosene jug, this was with it. And I figured I'd break it up. The kerosene jug was a mess. I just did like a little slideshow for you to getting that cleaned up. But this was completely frozen. I could not get this heat tower off of the body. It was seized. I couldn't even get the gas cap, and I couldn't get this mechanism here that raises and lowers the wick. There's also a diffuser cap here that had come off and was rolling around in here and actually went down upside down. So I had a heck of a time getting that back down in place. But here we are. And it technically is my second light because I had to figure this thing out, and I didn't want to waste your guys' time. But what we have here is we have a Heatmaster Brunson Davy heater, USA. And I was able to find this on the internet, and some guy had the original box, and it is an engine block heater. Yes, it is. But I'll tell you, I'm pretty impressed with the heat that this thing comes off. In fact, I think that it actually puts out nearly twice the heat as my Aladdin, that small Aladdin one that I posted a month or so ago. But what we got this diffuser. It's all screened on the inside and on the top inside this louver, okay? So no bugs or critters can get in there, and the screen looks great. It got this little match hole here, and I figured that match hole, I'll put this back down and put the match hole opposite of this business over here. But it's interesting. You see this little surrounding wick right down here? It's only like a little piece of rope that goes around there. It's not really, it doesn't go up and down. It doesn't have any mechanics to it at all. So I'm thinking that is, its purpose is for the match to hit this and then pre-light this and then actually ultimately light the wick. So I thought we could demonstrate that. So this goes down. I had a heck of a time. I had to get the blue torch out, and then I took my wire wheel and I got all the resins and I put some lube on here, so it does go back down on there pretty well. So if this was, there's fully snuffed. So let's pull this up in burner mode. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see there you go, right there, down, up, there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in light mode, and then I'm going to see what happens if I was to put that match in that hole. I think it would look something like this. And I think that bottom one would light. And then there goes the middle one. Sure as anything. And then I would think that the bottom one would burn out. I would think. Boy, that is a hot flame. on that outside. What happens when I lower this now? Should burn out. It's getting it nice, getting the element though really hot on the outside. I don't know if that wick somehow draws. I think it is. I mean, look how much flame that's giving off. That must be pulling also from the tank, that outside wick. It must. So I just put a few drops of kerosene on it. I wonder if I can blow it out. Yeah. All right. So let's try putting this back on. There we go. And then it's a half turn, quarter turn. There we go. Let's raise that wick. I think this thing is just going to be a dandy rip roarer. Let's see if we... There we go. Huh. Oh, it's downward. Boy. Let's get a look at here. Oh no. That's well below. No, it's straight ahead. So let me give it a little prime here. Let's see what happens. There. Oh, that's helping taking that on and off a few times. Fifth time's the charm, huh? There we go. Something's going on. She's a smoky little gal. Yeah, it's getting happy in there. Yeah. So there it is. It's burning all the way around. It's getting hot. It's a little stinky, but I don't know if it's at its full potential yet. Put this bail back on. Oh, I forgot to show you that the tank has a breather down here. It's screened off breather, and it goes all the way through to the top. So it has the ability to breathe. And it's got these 3 little standoffs on the bottom, so you don't end up sitting it and blocking that heat off. I think we've gone out. Hang on a second, let me get this figured out. Well, there it is. Oops. She's a burner, and that is how you do it. You put your match in through there. It just needed to get a little happy. Probably because those wicks haven't been fully soaked. But there it is, and it's putting off some nice heat. Heatmaster. Brunson Davy heater. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I appreciate it. Have a good Sunday.